You're procrastinating. You're thinking like, who's going to want this? What result am I going to help somebody get? You're confused. It takes you so long to actually fucking put something out there. And then as soon as you do, and you do end up getting a client, you get anxiety. A really big shift for me was like talking directly to the client who like fucking loves this work, who wants to do the mindset work, who is committed to doing it no matter what, who knows how beneficial it is for her life and her business. Like, not even just your business. When you are emotionally and mentally burnt out, everything in your life fucking sucks because you're constantly looking at how can I improve in my business, and everything is worse because my business isn't working out. And that fatigue will carry into your life and carry into your business. As you guys know, I used to work full time, and the mental and emotional burnout was real, but I was doing it to myself because it was more emotional than anything. And then it just carried into physical. So I had a really hard time cooking for myself. I had a really hard time with self-care. I just had a really hard time with like looking after myself because I always had to give everything, like every last drop to my business. And it feels like you're at the end of your rope. Like, it really does feel like you have nothing else to say. You're just so tired. You need to see the results, but then you actually start seeing the results. And when you don't target the imposter syndrome at the source of where it is, even when you start to see the results, you think, now I have to keep up this charade. Now I have to continue to show that I'm good enough. I have to show that I can get results. I was talking with my coach last week, and we were saying how like imposter syndrome comes up at basically every single level. In the beginning, you think you're not good enough. Nobody wants to hear what I have to say. Nobody wants this, etc. You can go to sell and like create your offer. You have a hard time creating your offer. You're procrastinating. You're thinking like, who's going to want this? What result am I going to help somebody get? You're confused. It takes you so long to actually fucking put something out there. And then as soon as you do, and you do end up getting a client, you get anxiety and you think, am I going to be able to deliver? Is this going to be good enough? You cross your boundaries, you people please. And then it just carries into even as you like grow your income and stuff too, right? Like, as you grow your income and as you get more and more, there are bigger decisions, hiring team members, stuff that you need to do that like really threaten your own sense of worth. So it's really important. Oh, and I was also speaking to somebody this morning because she was saying that because she's a mindset coach, because that like that's her work. And I work with like primarily people that work within mindset. So I'm really good at it, obviously. And I have a coach too. But she was saying how I should know this. Like, I should know that my thoughts are creating my feelings. Like, I already know this. And I said, what are you like missing out on because you're telling yourself you should know this? Like, what healing and what emotional work are you missing out on because you tell yourself that you should know this? And this is really important because it's called your mindset blind spot. That's what I call it. Your mindset blind spot is something that you can't always see. So you can be really good at something. Guys, I still suffer with imposter syndrome, and it comes up for me, and I deal with it with my coach. You know what I mean? And I don't sit there and tell myself, I should know this. I don't tell myself that. I tell myself, how can I heal this? How can I work through this? You are not better than anybody else in terms of you can be a fucking expert and so good at what you do, but you have a blind spot when it comes to your own limiting beliefs and the things that you're struggling with.